back and put your feet up as we head into qualifying here in Kuala Lumpur. Over the next few minutes, we'll find out who's got pace in the car and who hasn't. Last year we saw a wonderful race here in Malaysia, and I'm expecting another fascinating weekend to come here in Kuala Lumpur.
Well, there are at least 3 or 4 other drivers that could be strong contenders for a front row start tomorrow. So it's difficult to predict who will come out on top, but it's certainly going to be an exciting qualifying session today.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to the final conflict. This is round 2 and we're at Malaysia. I go out on the first qualifying session now and I cross the line and it's going to be second place. And I end the session in second place, just in front of my teammate Kimi Räikkönen. Lewis Hamilton gets first. Second session, it's raining. I cross the line and I'm in third place on the full wet tyres. I finish the session in 4th position, just behind my teammate Kimi Räikkönen. So where did I end up in the shootout? Nobody knows, but everyone looks happy, and so does Sebastian Vettel, because we finish in, it's pole position with a 140.097. And the 5 lights go out and it's away I go from pole position. The objective today is to score some good points if I've got any chance of beating the Mercedes boys. As we switch now to the replay cam, just coming down now to the first corner. As you can see, Nico Rosberg goes right round my outside, but I managed to defend the line and hold steady. Oh, am I going to? Yeah, oh yes I do. Oh, slight bit of contact there, but never mind. So, still in first position at the moment as we skip to the end of lap 1, and I'm just about to cross the line, and of course I'm going to get a fastest lap of a 145.060. Okay, so we skip ahead now to lap 4, still in first position. Nico Rosberg though was very tied up by Chuff as I'm just coming around the corner here, and yes, he's taken the position off me. Now I've got to go into the rich mix. I have no alternative but to go into the rich mix because I can't let these Mercedes boys get away from me, otherwise it's game over. So into the rich mix. I'm now back into first position on lap 5 out of 28. This is a 50% race around Malaysia. Okay, let's go to lap 7 now, and it's time for my first pit stop. Yes, the first stop, and this time I'm running my own pit stop strategy. So the question is, what tyres am I going to go on to? Well, I'm just about to show you as I go into my pit box. I change from the options to the prime tyres. Yes, it's ballsy, it's out there, but the primes are what I've chosen for stint number 2. So I rejoin the field. Have I lost my first place? Yes, I have. I'm now down to 5th position, now 6th position as I rejoin the field, and Daniel Kvyat has just got past me, as you can see, and someone else is trying to get past me. It's Jenson Button in the McLaren, but I've managed to fend him off, so I'm now in 7th position, right behind Daniel Kvyat in the Red Bull. So I'm going to put the moves on Daniel to get past him before this next turn, as you can see. Yes, so I get past Daniel and I'm now up into 6th position on lap 8 out of 28 as we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 8. And as you can see, some people are coming into the pits. That was Valtteri Bottas in the Williams. So I go past pit lane and past the start and finish line. I'm up into 4th position now. 4th place. 3rd place now. 2nd position as lots of people have come into the pits. Lewis Hamilton though at the moment is still in the lead as we accelerate forward now to lap 9, going into lap 10, just crossing the start and finish line, and now it's Hamilton. He's coming for his stop, I do believe. Am I going to get back the lead? And the answer to that question is yes, I do. 1st place, back again on lap 10 out of 28 as we accelerate forward now to lap 11, and finally the Mercedes boys are making their move, and I think it's Rosberg and I think it's Hamilton. Oh my bloody good God, I don't believe it. What happened there? There was, oh look at them, they're all over the place. They're swarming all over the back of me like a load of angry wasps. Now Hamilton's got past. I've got to go into rich mix because, as I've said, I've got to get past these Mercedes boys because I can't let them get away. Let's go to a replay now and see exactly what happened there, because I'm sure there was some contact. So here we go then, down this very, very long straight. Look at them weaving about all over the place. We're 3 wide. We're 3 wide into this. Oh God, look at that. I don't believe it. They both went into each other and now they're going left, they're going right, they're going all over the bloody place. So now I pile on the DRS to try and get past Lewis Hamilton, who I think was the person that got in front of Rosberg in all that excitement. Yes, it was. And I'm going down the inside of Rosberg now to take back the first position as we accelerate forward now to lap 12, and they're still having a go at me. It's Lewis Hamilton still trying to get past, but at the moment still in first place. Now we accelerate forward now to lap 16, and yes, you know what time it's for now, don't you? Yes, it's time for Lewis Hamilton to try and get past me once more. But oh my God, he's done it again. I don't believe it. There was a slight bit of contact there. So back into the rich mix, Dave. Come on, back into the rich. That's it. You've got to get past Lewis. So we've got the DRS as well, but our tyres are almost golden. It doesn't matter because we've got to get past Lewis Hamilton, and we do get past Lewis Hamilton. Oh, tiny bit of contact, but it's okay. So on lap 17, I'm now back into the lead of this Grand Prix at Malaysia as we skip ahead now to lap 17. It's time for the second pit stop. Yes, it is the second pit stop. As you can see, we've already got one of the other Mercedes boys in, and my teammates coming at the same time. I don't believe it. So he's going to have to stack. That's Kimi Räikkönen, of course. So I'm going to change now onto the prime tyres again. Yes, I know. I told you, my own strategy. So I rejoin the field just in front of the Mercedes. I think that's Rosberg. I'm not quite sure. I can't quite see the number or the helmet. So I rejoin. Yes, it must be Rosberg because Hamilton is still in the lead at the moment as I rejoin the field in second position on lap 18. Now we're accelerating forward now to the end of lap 18, going to lap 19. I'm going past the pits because I think Hamilton's coming again. Has he come in again? Yes, he has. I now get back into first position on lap 19 as we accelerate forward now to lap 20, and I'm just getting past one of the back markers. It's Roberto Merhi in the manor. Yes, indeedy. Okay, let's see if we can pile on the beans and get past Roberto. I'm going for the inside, and yes, I managed to get past him. So, still in first place at the moment. So you know what my plan is, don't you? Yes, you've probably guessed it by now. I'm going to try and get to the end of the race just on 2 stops. As we're accelerating forward now to lap 24, I've got Felipe Nasr in the Sauber right in front of me. And oh my God, he's parked it right on the apex, but I managed to get past. And I've maintained my first position on lap 25 now. And I get a bit of DRS just for good measures. We accelerate forward down to lap 25. As you can see, I've got some back markers in front of me. It's Fernando Alonso and Pastor Maldonado, who's no longer with us. So let's see if we can get past them pretty quickly. As you can see, there's Alonso and there's Maldonado. I think Alonso's trying to get past Maldonado, is he? Yes, 16th place for Maldonado. So anyway, we're going to try and get past both of them. Okay, we're going for Alonso now. Thank you, Fernando. We managed to get past Fernando, and now we managed to get past Pastor Maldonado. No problems whatsoever. So still in first position as we now go into lap 26. And as you can see, it's telling me to come in for my pit stops. But you know what? I'm going to bloody ignore it. Yes, I'm going to ignore it, and I'm going to carry on. And hopefully, I won't get a tyre blowout. Fingers crossed, everyone. Accelerating forward now to lap 27, and I'm going past the pits. They're still telling me to come into the pits, and let's look at the tyres. They're not too bad, actually. They're not too bad. So let's continue on now. This is now lap 28. It's the final lap of the race. Oh my God, are the tyres going to hold up? I'm not quite sure, but more importantly than that, I'm still in first place on the very, very last lap of the race. I think I may finally beat the Mercedes boys. I'm not quite sure. Nico Rosberg is in second place at the moment. Lewis Hamilton is in third position. Oh my God, as you can also see, I've got lots of fuel left, but I've gone into lean fuel mix because I'm that confident that I can win the race. I've gone into lean fuel, yes. The other reason why I went into lean is because I'm really unsure about the tyres. Yes, I've actually switched off the monitor because I don't want to look at them. I just want to get to the end of the race, hopefully without a blowout. Oh my goodness. It's getting very. It was getting very, very tense at this point. I was like, "Am I going to reach the end? Come on, tyres, hold out." There's just, I think, 3 more corners to go. Nico Rosberg is 1.5 seconds behind me. So basically, he can't catch me. He can't catch me. He's got to get into the DRS zone first and manage to get past me. And I've now only got 2 corners to go. That's the second to last one. And now I've got 1 corner to go. And I think I may win the bloody race. I don't believe it. Come on, tyres. Hold out. Come on. Hold out, tyres. Just 1 corner. Oh God, the fuel's blinking now. Never mind. I come round the corner now, and I've just got the start-finish line to go, and I'm going to win the bloody race. I think I am, and yes! Get in. Wow, look at those tyres. They were almost completely cream-crackered on the line. But we did it. Sebastian Vettel has beaten the Mercedes boys. Lewis doesn't look very happy, does he? Wow. Fantastic. So, Seb comes first, Nico Rosberg is in second, and Lewis Hamilton is in 3rd place. As the champagne goes everywhere, especially in your eyes, and it stings like a bitch. Okay then, so as the boys have a massive hug-a-thon, it's time to look at those all-important points. Sebastian Vettel finished with a 2-stop strategy, but so did the Mercedes boys. Fantastic. And now the points are, we're level. 40 apiece.